All right, 4:49 right now. We are in the throes, the final moments of summer 2025.
The final countdown. Europe would be proud. And
Right.
the last minutes of summer, all of a sudden, it's not going to instantly switch over to fall-like weather. It's actually getting hotter as we continue days into the new season. So just temper expectations for about a week or so until we really start feeling the way that we should for this time of the month. 69 degrees is our current temperature right now. Yeah, that's definitely not fall-like. And we're also going to up the mugginess as well. As you can see, the hour-by-hour forecast driving us into the mid-80s by the end of the afternoon. These dew points are also high, right around that sticky range, and then eventually we're going to move up a couple of thresholds from uncomfortable air to even oppressive air by the end of all this. And our high temperatures today, so far we've already reached 72 degrees, so this is throughout the day. I don't know where that just popped up, but our high is going to be right around 87 for today. Real quick, I also want to talk about Hurricane Hugo, because officially it was around midnight on September 22nd this day that we had one of the worst storms in the history of the Carolinas. So right around Sullivan's Island, it made landfall as a Category 4. And we're talking about the highest storm surge in the East Coast history. Now, there's much higher ones that came from Camille and Katrina, of course, that was just along the Gulf Coast. But this thing was moving so fast that it actually affected the Charlotte area with winds upwards to about 80 to 90 miles per hour. So that's why this one's always going to go down in history as one of the worst that we've ever seen here in the Carolinas. But then also, we're talking a lot about Helene, which is also up there, coincidentally both H names. Here's how you're going to feel over the next few days. We're just sticky today. Start to feel more uncomfortable by tomorrow, and then you even have that muggy air that's going to be here before you know it. And not a lot to really point out over the next 36 hours. I think we're staying dry. You do have a slight chance for maybe a shower up in the mountains and right along the shoreline, but it's really our extended forecast that once this guy moves in, this big old front, that's going to drive in a chance for scattered showers and storms. Now, I think the precipitation is looking a little bit more aggressive than it is, but now, as long as we keep this front around, it is going to keep rain chances around heading into your Friday, where Friday rain is likely. And eventually this guy's going to stall out right along the shoreline, but it should clear us out and dry us out heading into the weekend. Now we have to talk about the tropics. This isn't a reason to be alarmed, but it is definitely a cause of concern because it looks like this wave right here is going to follow in the path that we have Gabrielle. But then this area of yellow is going to be pushed a little bit close to the shoreline. So it's something that we really have to watch here, a little bit close to the Carolinas. Don't think it's really going to be immediate, but we are seeing some signs that this wave could be right on our doorstep by the middle of next week. So it's this time of the year that we always have to take extra caution looking at things like that. Temperatures getting into the lower 90s come Wednesday, back to the lower 80s, a little bit closer to where we should be, heading into the first true fall weekend here on our Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. That's the weather.